hit this mark. Yeah. And then just do that for the entire video. No, we ain't doing that. Okay? I'm a different YouTuber. What we doing is a video, since you couldn't read the title, it only said 50 subscribers. I tricked all of you. It is, what if Deku had the power of the Serpentine? Now, you might be saying, what is a Serpentine? Well, the Serpentine is a race of humanoid snake monsters from Ninjago. Sorry, y'all. And in Ninjago, they were evil. They had a snake war where all the snakes banded together to stop the humans from attacking them. And yeah, now, these are the 5 main snakes. They have the ice one, right? I don't remember all their names. But they have the ice one, where it hypnotizes you. The red one, which it bites you and you turn into one of their own members. Basically, it's a vampire snake with 2 heads. Let's see. The earth one, which it can dig very well, is very strong. Let's see. What other ones? They have the purple ones, where they are like the strongest one of all of them. And then they have one more. The green ones. The green ones, they can spit into your eyes and not hypnotize you, but make you hallucinate. So, what happens, how Deku gets all this power is because humans were doing tests on snakes because they had some type of human gene inside them. So basically, they were testing it, and they were trying to make the ultimate snake between human and man. And they did it. Okay, they had all the powers of all those 5 snakes that I just said. And the thing was, it had a human form. So basically, they let it free and go into live as a human. And basically, it lived its life. And it lived a pretty long time. Basically, he lived, and then he met this woman. Okay, it's Deku's mom. He met Deku's mom and said, "Oh, hi," and they got into a conversation, and then planned to meet at let's see, where should they meet at? A fancy restaurant, because he asked her out on a date. So since doing that, oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, he is the number 2 hero. Okay, y'all. I know what you're about to say. What, the number 2 hero? How is he stronger than Endeavor? Well, the purple snakes are immune to all the elemental powers. And I know what you're about to say. What? All the elemental powers? Yes, all of them. Okay? Water, earth, fire, air, all of them. Any element you can think of, people, they're immune to it. The only thing that I'm immune to is those... They have flutes, right? In there. Like, in the jungle, they have these flutes, which easily hypnotize the snakes. Like, the people who do it as like a little side stage show. Yeah, those people. So, the only person that can actually maybe control him would be Koda and his family, if they all had that same power. Or, like, he gets one of those things, which, like, gives him a little headache, because it's basically, he's still a snake. Even though he has human features, he's still a snake. So he can get hypnotized by that. But it'll take, like, a lot of people to play it. So, basically, he has a long neck, and he's, like, has a snake tail, and has arms. That's all he has. And now he's just living at home with his kid. And his kid's born, right? And he has a snake gene, but it's not activated yet. Because actually what has to happen is he has to have it awakened. And by that, I don't mean like you have to charge up energy and then you can turn into a Super Saiyan type of awakened. No, you have to, like, how would I put it? Let's see. It has to be activated when you are in need. And once it's activated for the first time, then you can always activate it whenever you want. So, Deku is only able to transform from one snake to another, not all of them at the same time, which is the ultimate snake. He can only change it to one at a time. So, when he was 4, it unlocked, because since he was a human who had quirks, it basically unlocked at that age for him. So, this is how it all goes down. Deku has the power of hypnotism. So that's what he only has hypnotism. He doesn't have his vampire abilities yet. He has he has hypnotism, he has mind what is the word? Hallucinations, and he has his snake super strength and digging skills. So basically when he transforms, he goes blue scales. If you haven't seen it, just go to YouTube, type in all the Serpentine, and it'll show you the pictures of them, okay, y'all? And but he can transform into a blue one, which has the hypnotism powers, and he's like, He has to basically look into your eyes, and you'll easily be hypnotized by him. But it can't get reflected onto him by himself. Like, say you have a mirror or some glass or something, and he looks into that, he can hypnotize himself by accident. So you have to be careful with that. The green ones, they spit into your eyes and they basically make you see hallucinations. I'm not sure if it's only gingerbread people, but it's gingerbreads sometimes. So yeah, that's what happens. And yeah, the Earth one. The last one, he's gonna get his vampire powers once in a while. But the ultimate one is the purple one, the Anaconda. Okay, and basically they're like the strongest of the bunch. Literally, okay, look, let me tell you something. Let me show you how strong they were. So the ninja, right? The main character is Ninjago, right? The ninjas had a whole squad. Okay, they had the master of speed, the master of earth, lightning, all those elements, right? I know what you're about to say. Speed is not an element. Well, in Ninjago it is. First of all, they stopped somebody who was fast, who basically had like multiple what would be after images around him, and then they see him running, about to punch him. Right? He basically sticks out his tail, swoosh, and makes him trip, because he sees how fast he's moving. Also, they literally took them down, took the Master of Earth. The Master of Earth was strong, like very strong physically, and they stopped him with bare hands, just poof. Okay. Also, the only way to stop them was to get Ghost up in this mix. Okay, they were like, okay, you shall be brought to the Ghost realm for permanently, and they're all like, wait, what? No, help us! And they all got sucked into the Ghost realm. Okay, that's how it went. So, you know something, right? If they went to the Ghost realm, that means they're trapped there as the ghosts. They can't come back. That's the only way they defeated them. So if they were still around, they would still be able to defeat them. So they would either have to have a flute to lock them back up, or basically use the Ghost realm again. So that's how strong he is. He's only the number 2 hero because All Might actually beat him in a fight. They were like, okay, this is the one for all the marbles. And basically he said, okay, I'll sign up for number 2, but I won't be here for long. And basically, that a rivalry for the whole thing. Back to the story. Okay, so Deku, he unlocks his power. First, he just turns into a blue snake and hypnotizes Bakugo, saying, because he actually was the one that fell. And Bakugo started laughing. He's like, so he transformed into his form. He's like, you will forget whatever you saw. And Bakugo was like, yes, master. And Deku like he doesn't know how to fix Bakugo. He doesn't know how to turn it off. So basically, he brings him back to school and calls his dad. He's like, Dad, I don't know how to turn Bakugo back. I hypnotized him somehow. It's like, oh, wait, you unlocked your snake powers. Good job, son. Yeah, I know, but still. It's like, oh, wait, so basically, Deku does have, well, tell me in the comments if Deku should have a tail or should he have feet. I know what you're about to say. What do you mean? Basically, how would I put it? Okay, the leaders of the clans have tails, okay? And the ones that will listen to them have feet. Now, if you are the master and you lose to one of your own servants, then they get the tail and you get feet. But the Anaconda always have tails. So I'm not sure. Do y'all want him to have feet for his other forms? And then when it's an Anaconda, he has a tail? Or you want him to have a tail right now? Just tell me in the comments. But right now, I'm just going to stick with the tail. So he's slithering around on his tail. And it's a blue snake form. What should I call these forms? Okay. Let's call them. He's going to call the snake one Hypno. The green one, let's see. Blue Hypno. The green one is Illusion. The red one is Vampire. No, the red one's Bite. And the earth one is Dig. And then the Anaconda is just gonna be ultimate form. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. So basically, he turns into Hypno and he starts hypnotizing people. It's like, whoa, I could easily live as king. And his dad takes a little longer because he's slithering around. He can't drive a car because he has to. Well, yeah, he really has to have a tail because he can't slither around because he was made from snake cells, so he couldn't grow human legs. So he's slithering around as fast as he can to get to school. And then when he opens the door, he sees this kid sitting in a lawn chair, having the teachers fan him, feeding him cookies, and he's like. Basically, he walks over there. You will be unhypnotized. Poof, 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 poof. All of them get unhypnotized and look at Deku. You son of a... No, I'm joking. They didn't say that, but like, you don't hypnotize people. basically what they do is they put on sunglasses wherever Deku's around because he can easily hypnotize them. And basically while growing up, he unlocks all four of them except for the fire one because he has never needed it. And so he can bite people. And basically his dad's been helping him basically help him fix his problems. As in, oh, you bit this guy one time because he made you mad? Well, then he's gonna get the antidote because basically he was in the doctors to get the antidote and they made him go back to normal. And that's how you do it. You have to get the antidote before they're full-fledged snakes or they will forever be those snakes. Also, when Deku goes into this vampire mode, he gets another head. I know what your mom is saying. What? Yes, he gets another head and just sprouts out like, what's up, dude? Oh, like, that's how it be. It's hilarious. But yeah. And they say you have to bite you and then you get turned into a vampire snake. Also, you have to listen to him for the rest of eternity. Yes, that's how it works. Okay, so let's go to the sludge monster. Bakugo, okay, he sees Deku as the son of the second hero, and he will one day be the best. Because he knows if he beats Deku, he will be the best ever. So basically, that's how it goes. And All Might sometimes went to their house, because they don't have like a small little apartment. They have a big house, okay? It's like if you took Momo's house and made it triple the size, okay? And basically, that's what they live like. He's pretty smart. He's very smart. He has his own classes, but he likes to go to school with other people. So what happens is, he goes and he's slithering on his tail at super speed, and he's going, and the sludge monster pop out like, yes, and he's about to go and bite him. Well, not bite him. I mean, go to his throat, right? And then Deku's like, what should I do? His eyes are too far away from his head. And he turns into this digging form. Oh yeah, dig. He turns into dig. That's what he calls dig. He transforms. He starts digging underground, and the sludge villain's like, "What the?" And then he pops back out and crushes the sludge villain. Not like with a rock, but he like grabs him and crushes him with a bear hug. And he's like, ugh, and he basically falls apart. And he's like, haha. And he comes back together and he goes and tries to get Deku. So basically, Deku transforms and tries to hypnotize him, but basically it doesn't work. Let's just say it doesn't work. So then he goes to then he tries to spit in his eyes, but then he uses a sludge, and the sludge just makes the poison just go into it just makes the poison go down. So then he turns into a bite. He bites the sludge villain, right? No, the sludge villain grabs Deku and goes through his throat while he's transforming into his bite. So he bites him with his other head. And the sludge villain's like, what the blah? And basically the venom inside of his sludge is transforming him into a snake, slowly but surely. It's like, what are you doing to me? His feet pop pop. What the? And it starts getting like a human. He's in a human body, so it looks like he's still in a sludge, but he's got a human body, and his sludge is turning into skills kind of, but it's happening slowly. So he's like, what are you doing to me? Turn me back, please! And he's whining, and basically Deku turns into a hypnotized form. He turns into Hypno. He says, "Look into my eyes." The sludge looks. Give up your mind. I control you. And then All Might jumps down, poof. And it basically, Deku turns around so fast, whoosh. And he's like, oh, All Might. And the Silver's like, whoa, what happened? You tried to hypnotize me. Ah, help me. He knows his name, so it's like, Young Midoriya, turn him back. And he basically pulls out a vial and pops it out. Drink this. Go, 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 go. Ooh, delicious. He's like, it tastes bitter. Yeah, it's either that or you stay as a snake forever. I'll take the bitter medicine. Go drink the rest of it. And it's like, ugh. And basically he falls asleep. Because it makes you sleep so your body can change back. So it goes, and it turns back to slime. Puts him in the bottle. Right? And that's what happens. And the Soldier Villain attack doesn't happen because Deku and All Might know each other. So Deku ought to be, could I be a hero without a quirk? No, he knows he can be a hero without a quirk. So yeah, I mean with his quirk. So basically, All Might still had to find a successor. So he's jumping around, poof, poof. But Deku realizes something. He realizes something very important. He looked at All Might when he hypnotized him. So his eyes were still in hypnotized mode when he was hypnotizing the Sludge Villain. Does that mean he hypnotized All Might? And basically, he's like, oh no, I have to find him. Because, let's say, whoever sees out a command while somebody's being hypnotized, that's what they do. So this basically the Sludge Villain's like, I wish All Might would let me go and help me destroy this entire city. And then All Might hears that he turns evil. Yes, evil All Might, y'all. He jumps out, Detroit smash, and he sees Bakugo and all of them. He breaks them out. Basically, the Sludge Villain comes out, bleh, and he's about to grab Bakugo. He's like, yes. And basically, he's like, All Might, protect me. And he's like, and it blows both of the kids back, and everyone's like, what was that? And they all run, ah! And they see, everybody sees All Might protecting something. Everybody's like, what's happening? And basically, Deku goes at super speed. He's slithering so fast. Because he's like, oh no, I made such a huge mistake. Because you can't interrupt somebody while they're hypnotizing somebody else, or you might be the one getting hypnotized. And basically, Deku went so fast, it was just going so fast. So it was like, shoo. And basically, his dad sees this on news, is like, oh no, I have to stop him. He starts slithering too, but let's say Deku gets there first. He gets there, right? And he sees All Might. He's like, Bakugo. So basically, All Might starts punching, right? His digging form, boom! He punches Dig so hard he goes into a building. Okay, he goes back. He tries to hypnotize All Might, but All Might wasn't falling for that. Because Slenderman says, don't look into his eyes. Obliterate him. Pow, pow, pow. And so he gets shot. So he tries to spit into All Might's eyes. But All Might, okay, does this. Ha, ha, ha. And the air pressure from his voice pushed it away. Okay? And the pro heroes who were looking, okay, got blinded. And they started seeing everybody as villains, and they started attacking them too. And it was like, this is all going bad, very bad. And then something inside Deku clicked. Something Deku started scales turning purple. And then he slithered so fast. Okay, All Might did Detroit smash. This was 100%. Deku stops it with his whole hand. Boom! Everybody in the crowd shook. Even the heroes who are hypnotized and the villains are shook. And they're like, you will not hurt anybody. So he grabs All Might with his tail and starts flinging it around. Bam, 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 poof. And he throws All Might in the air. But he remembers that All Might will turn back in a minute. So basically he jumps up the building. He climbs up the building. And he slaps All Might into the building. And basically All Might's like in a room where there's nobody and the door is locked. And he turns back to normal and he realizes what happens. Like, oh my god, you have to stop him. So basically he jumps out and he sees the Sludge Villain. The Sludge Villain's like, oh shit, I'm screwed. He's like, but I have your friend right here. He's like, I have this kid right here, so you won't hurt me. So he basically slithers at fast speed, and he just basically grabs Bakugo, throws him out into the crowd, grabs the Sludge Villain, okay, and starts beating on him. Bop, bop, pow. And the Sludge Villain's like, what's happening? Bop, bop, bop. And the heroes are like, what are you doing, kid? And because the thing washed out of their eyes already, so they're like, what happened? And then basically everybody knows. He tells everybody what happened, and basically Deku's dad's like, you did it. Now, let's go home. So basically, while I go home, All Might's like this. You know what my quirk is. He tells his dad, he's like, wait, you choosing my son? Yes. He's like, I'll meet you home, son. And basically he leaves. You just hear a tail going slithering away. And that's what happens, and then he basically tells Deku about One for All, and he says, you have to be the one to contain it. And basically he gets it to Deku right away. Now he's only able to use 5% right away, that's it, because his Anaconda form is able to use 10%, but he has to unlock it, but he has awoken it, okay? Unlocked and awoken are two different things. If you unlock something, you're like, oh, I got this, now I can use it forever. But awoken, he's like, okay, I'm able to awaken it whenever I need it, but not like, oh, I want to go and punch somebody really hard. Yeah, but let me turn it to this form. Yeah! No, he can't do that. He can only do it when he's in dire need. So, he's basically going to the beach and cleaning it up, using all his forms, okay? And basically, he says, All Might says, make sure you, he's like, basically Deku's getting All Might to Deku to hypnotize him, because he needs to become stronger in his hypnotism, because what happens if a villain sees this and be like, oh, he's able to be easily hypnotized. If we're able to control that kid or his dad, then we can get him to hypnotize All Might, and then we can get him to destroy the city. Yes, that's what the hero the League of Villains has, right? And basically, they find a guy who has hypnotism powers, and that's what happens. And so yeah, that's what happens. And let's see what happens next. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So he goes, after doing all that stuff, he goes to UA. While at UA, everybody knows who he is. They're all fanboys and fangirl. Like, oh my god, he saved All Might. He stopped All Might with his bare hands. And basically Bakugo's like, how did you become so powerful? And basically Deku just realized something. So he tells Bakugo about One for All because he thinks I can't have all this power. So basically, I know what you're about to say. So he just gave it to Bakugo? Yes. Now, since he gave it to Bakugo, his quirk, okay, he loses One for All instantly, and it all goes into his body. So basically, Bakugo gets One for All. But Bakugo's physically fit. Let's say that happens because he's been training physically because he knows Deku's much stronger than him. Basically, he gets One for All and he's able to use 10% straight up. Poof. And basically, All Might's like, what did you do, Midoriya? Because, no, he didn't say that. What happens is they go inside and they start doing the test. The first test, easy. Deku gets a passing grade, a good grade. So does Bakugo. Now, the exam. Deku summons to Bakugo, giving some tips on how to use the quirk. I say use both of them at the same time. Don't use them as separate things. Use them as one thing. One thing. And so that's what happens. That's what's regular in Bakugo's head when he's using his quirk. So basically, he knows how to run. He's using it all throughout his body as one thing. He's like, explosion kick. Basically, he's kicking, right? And the part where your leg closes, it like shoots an explosion, which makes it even go faster. Boom! Breaks the robot right in half. And then basically, Deku's slipping around, breaking the robots with his sheer tail. Basically, he's turned into Dig, and he grabs the robots with his tail, crushed it. And then basically, he sees other people, right, who try to kick his robot. So basically, he will hypnotize them and be like, look into my eyes. And some of them will follow him. Basically, all of them are like following him like in a little group. Okay, he has Belly B Boy. Okay, he has that guy. Let's say he is stupid guy. Okay, yeah, I did it. Okay, he gets that one. Okay, I forget names a lot. Sorry, y'all. Okay, and let's see who else he gets. I forgot. Oh yeah, he gets Eat Up. So he has those three on his team. Basically, he's slithering around looking for robots to break, and he's like, wait a minute. It turns, and he hears somebody screaming, go, you two, go save that girl. And basically start running. He takes a step first, he starts to pick up rocks. And basically like, thank you. And all their eyes are red. The eyes are red because Deku's hypnotized. So that's how you tell they're hypnotized, because the eyes are red. That's how we're gonna do it. And basically Deku sees the Zero Point Robot, get her out of here, and all start running. Whoosh. Okay. And basically what Deku does is he turns into what his ultimate form, okay? I know what you might be saying. What? The ultimate form? What you gonna come up with next? Ultimate form? No, I'm joking. But basically, he turns into his strongest form yet. The Great Devourer. And all y'all gonna be like, what is a Great Devourer? Well, if you haven't known, the Great Devourer, okay, was the greatest thing in all of the jungle. It basically ate everything. Buildings, people, creatures, trains, anything. And every time it ate something, it grew bigger. So basically what happened was Deku turned into his Great Devourer form because he knew his Anaconda would do it. And basically sees the thing. So he bites off its hand, swallowing it, growing bigger. And he does it, he bites off his leg and starts biting off his head. He eats the entire robot. And he's huge. And basically in this form, he's just slipping around town like everybody's so scared. They're like, what is that thing? And they see it slither around like, and some people just see the green scales, they run into it. Bam! What is this? They start trying to blast it. All their quirks have nothing on it. Okay, nothing can do anything to it. Okay, it's just like boom, pow, 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 and nothing's happening. And everybody's like, what the? What? And it's like closing it in on them, right? Basically, everybody's scared. They're like, it's about to eat us. I don't want to die. No. But then something happens. And then he starts turning back to normal. Okay, all his clothes ripped, so he's basically naked. Okay, because if you're a snake, okay, you're naked. But when he turns into other snake forms, he has clothes of some sort because he's a snake and he gets like warrior armor or something. But when he goes into his Great Devourer form, all his clothes just rip. Basically, it's kind of like the Great Ape, but it's better because the more he eats, the bigger he gets. So basically, if he ate a Great Ape, he will be the size of a Great Ape. So yeah, we ate it. So, but back to the story. And basically, everybody's like, that kid right there did what? Oh my! And then what? Uraraka fades. I was about to say faded. Or like, wait, what? How did she fade? But basically, she fades because she sees she sees Izuku Midoriya naked. It's like and she falls over. Pow! And basically everybody who was hypnotized by him, like what Ida and no, no, God, Ida. Let's see, Ida, Belly Button Boy, and Lightning Boy. They will not fall out of it. Like, whoa, what happened? And they see Izuku is like, he hypnotized me, and basically All Might jumps out, boom, and basically he's like I have to stop saying basically. God. So what happens is basically, dang it! I said it again. Let me get back to the story. Deku wakes up in the infirmary. And he's like, "What happened?" And he looks down. And he's like, "Where my clothes at?" And it's like, "You turned into a monster." It's like, "No, I didn't." And basically, they pull up the cameras on his boy, like beep, and they see that he turned into a monster. But then they saw somebody writing on him, and it was Bakugo. It's like, "Deku, wake up!" Pow, pow, and started hitting him in the head. But Deku didn't feel anything. Basically, when Deku turned back, he flung right like a wild animal, whoosh. And basically, Bakugo went flying into the air, like, what the? And then basically, almost like, young Midoriya, you did it. And it's like, didn't do what? And he's like looking nervous. You didn't give Bakugo what's wrong. It's like, I did. It's like, why? Because it wasn't fair for me to have all this power. You have to make sure everything's even in the world. And basically, almost like, there we go. And he starts clapping. He's like, what? I know why. I was hoping you would say that. It's like, oh, you're not mad? He's like, no, I'm not mad. I'm glad you realized that not one person is supposed to have all this power. And so basically, Bakugo has one for all. He does not get the snake powers, okay? I know in future manga, oh shoot, spoiler, sorry. But, in future manga, somehow Deku gets a new quirk because of one for all. But then, Bakugo won't get his snake powers, okay? He will get the other quirks, but not his snake powers. And so basically, Deku is just like, what the? He's all confused. He's like, what happened? And he goes home, right? Bakugo's like, you could have hurt people back there. He's like, I know, I'm sorry. It was just, I was about to. He's like, I know. And he basically hugs Deku. He's like, next time be careful, because like they're best friends, so he didn't want his friend to be like a monster for the rest of his life, and he didn't want to kill him, so yeah. So Deku's slithering away. Well, yeah, he's slithering away, and he goes home. His dad knows what happened, and he's like, son. He's like, yes, dad? And basically like, what power have you unlocked? And it's like, I turned into this great snake, giant snake, and I ate the entire Zero Point Realm. I was like, no, not that thing. That thing is the strongest thing we have ever known. He's like, wait, what? Well, in ancient times, they had more of us, right? And basically, Deku's mom here is like, how old are you actually? He's like, she's like, I'm 376. Deku's mom is just like, what? Bam! I had to sit down. And basically, she sits down. And basically, he's 376, but he looks like he's 30. Okay, y'all. And it's like, well, what happened was, basically, we had a king above us who was that form, and all of us had his DNA, but we weren't able to use it because we weren't strong enough. And it was too dangerous. So, the humans, they basically, he's like, I'll talk about it later. And he slithers off into his room and he starts crying. You hear him crying. He's like, I have to go talk to him. And basically, then he's like, what happened? And basically, then he's going on the internet searching for human snakes. And basically, he only sees his dad and him. And he sees his dad and him. And he reads an article. It's like, 1,000 years ago, there was a humanoid snake war where people with early quirks were fighting snake people. The snake people were killed, all except one. And basically, that first story that I told you about the lab experiments, that was true, but it was fake too. Because he was always a snake human, but basically he lost all his human side because he rejected being humanoid. So basically he turned back into a regular snake. But they added more human genes in which turned him back into a human. So all the snakes that you know, like the anaconda, all those were once ancient. Those were relatives of the snake people. So yeah, they all turned to normal little snakes today. Everybody's like, what? But Deku read this, he's just like, and then he sees a picture. It's like, no. And he sees an egg. And that he feels like a pull from that egg. And he knows it's his dad. His dad was this egg. And basically, he's like, oh, and he's like all confused. And he basically realizes that humans don't like snake people. And nobody knows this because basically, Deku's dad basically becoming nice and protecting the humans from the villains. Basically was a hero and they got rid of all that thing because he asked of it. Because he didn't want people to know that he was an evil snake race. And so that's what happened. And he's like, what? He's confused. And he's still, and basically he's about to get the letter. And he gets the letter. He knows he's a Jue. And he finds out that he is tied with a kid named, he's tied with Bakugo. And Bakugo's like, what? I'm tied with him? And when basically while they're going to school, everybody knows it's him, the second hero, but everybody's scared of him. Because of his giant snake form. Nobody wants to talk to him, nobody wants to look at him. Because that form scares people. That's what happened. Because they thought they were going to die there. They were about to die. They thought if they jumped over him, he might turn around and eat them. So they were scared of like, what to do? And basically some people were thinking about combining their quirks to make one ultimate attack in its face, but then he turned back to normal. So that's what happened. Everybody's like, well, whew. So what happens next is, let's see, what happens next? He's going to school and he opens the door. Everybody backs away a little bit, like you don't notice it, but people are slowly backing away, like slowly. And it's like basically Deku's a little sad because nobody wants to be his friend until Uraraka pops up, Ultra Instinct style, poof. Hi there, I'm joking, but yeah, Uraraka comes there and he's like, oh, hey, you're the kid who saved me with those guys. It's like, oh yeah, and realizes that it's Deku. Like, you have to. He's like, next time you have to ask if you want to hypnotize somebody. Like, wait, but villains would. Wait, he's like, but why try to ask him if I could just do it? I could even do it right now. And he sticks out his head a little, like, and then like runs back like because he's scared. And basically, Aizawa was like, go take a seat. And basically, Aizawa was like, because he's all grumpy. He's like, we're gonna go do Torque Assessment test, okay? And he sounds all bored, like bored so much. And while saying that, he walks off, and they all go outside. And basically, Deku's in warrior armor, okay? He's like, okay, look, his PE uniform is warrior armor, okay? He doesn't have regular UN clothes. No, he has warrior armor because he's a warrior. But he has a staff for some reason. I know what you're about to say. Why does he have a staff? Well, all the Anaconda generals and basically kings of the Anaconda place have this staff. The staff has these colors. They have blue, red. Let's see what colors? Blue, red, orange, purple. Blue, red, orange, purple, and green. And basically, he has that staff, but with all those 5 colors combined into like one. Well, not combined, but like in like the individual areas of that spear. So basically, he's just holding this. Everybody's like, what is that? Oh, this is made by my ancient ancestors for the ultimate snake. He's like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, I have an ancient quirk, which was written about millions and millions of years ago. And we lived in silence because we didn't want people to know. And basically, as I was hearing this, like, wait. And basically, as I was just having flashbacks, okay, of being snake people. Now, yes, Deku's dad is younger because he's younger than Aizawa. But no, he doesn't start here. He doesn't start having memories. He starts remembering what he saw on the internet one time about evil snake people. He's like, no. And he realizes that he's like, Midoriya, come here. And he basically, Deku goes over and he's like, stop talking about that. We don't want people to know about that. Because it could throw the entire world to a panic. Okay? Basically, Deku stops talking about that. And then he starts doing all the other stuff. So, the quirk assessments. He turns into Ding, and he digs on the ground. He moves faster than Bakugo, okay? And he's like, okay, let's see, what other ones they had? They had the side-to-side lunges. Now, I know what you're about to say. That would be so hard for a guy with a tail, right? Wrong. What he does actually is he takes his tail, okay, he ties it around, like how side to side lunges. Basically, he takes his tail and he like slithers it sides fast. So basically, it's like moving the ground and makes basically the ground under his feet. It's like digging, like it's going down, like it's like how would I put it? Like you know how you dig up a hole and dig, or like you push your hand down on something, and basically everything around it starts going, trying to go over your hand, something like that. But the dirt doesn't go around his tail. It's like he keeps moving and he keeps moving. He's like, somebody help me, I'm stuck. And then Rocket comes over there, like floats him out of there. It's like, whoa, that was so fast. Yeah. And the ball throw. Now Deku's thinking, what stick should I use for this? And basically, he takes his hand back, okay, and he makes it an anaconda. It's like, pew, pew, and he flicks it so fast. Pew, it goes even higher. It's like, no, actually, what happens is Bakugo does his at the same time, because everybody was like, well, let's see who's the best one. So basically, their balls end up at the same place at the same time, but Deku is 1 centimeter further. And everybody's like, what the? Wow! And everybody's shook. And they're like, and basically I was like, oh. So, next episode, we're going to be doing, next episode, we're going to be doing a different one. Wait, we're not going to do a different one. Let me tell y'all, like, comment, share, subscribe. Some of the what ifs I'm ending is the zombie one. I know y'all liked it, and I know y'all liked the vampire one too. But those ones, I really couldn't make up a story for those. I'm sorry, y'all, but yeah. This one would become one of the main ones, like Cyborg Deku and Fairy Deku, okay? And Danny Deku, okay? I'm gonna make some new episodes for him too. So yeah, bye. And see y'all later. Bye.